Now let's talk about hue. How hue changes when a color becomes lighter or darker. Hue of a color changes based on color temperature. What is color temperature? Let's find out what is it. If you heat a piece of metal, when it becomes warm enough, it gradually radiates light. The color of this light is orangish red. It seems it is glowing. But what will happen if you continue to add more heat to the metal? How this color will change? The short answer is it gradually turns into white light, then it gradually turns into blue light. But let me explain it more. When we talk about color, we say blue is a cool color and red is a warm color. Here it's a little different. The color here is based on the color a metal radiates when it becomes warmer. To remember this tip, you can remember that the color of the melting metal is orange or red, and when it becomes warmer and hotter, the color of the metal when it is welding is blue. Scientists decide to create a scale based on the color that a heated metal radiates when it becomes warmer and warmer. Lord Kelvin, a British scientist, introduced Kelvin degree. It is almost like other temperature degree like Celsius, but the start point is different from the Celsius and Fahrenheit. When a metal is heated around 2000 degrees, the color of the light that it radiates is similar to the color that a candle light radiates. When more heat applied between 2000 and 3000 degrees, the color of a heated metal is similar to the light of sunset or sunrise. When you add more heat around 3000, this light is similar to the tungsten light. Around 4000, it's similar to fluorescent light. Around 5000, it's similar to flashlight. When more heat is applied to the metal, around 6500 and 8000, the color that this heated metal radiates is similar to the color that we see in cloudy sky or overcast. And when you add more heat around 10,000 K, it looks like clear blue sky. What we said brings us to this conclusion. Colors above 5000 Kelvin degree are categorized as cool colors, and colors below it are categorized as warm colors. Let's see it on the color wheel. If you draw a dotted line on color wheel and divide it in two sides, on one side we have red and family of red, and on the other side we have blue and the family of blue. Colors on the red side are categorized as warm colors, and colors on the blue side are categorized as cool colors. I said hue changes based on color temperature. I also said light source is like a dictator. It dominates its color on the local color. For example, sun is a warm light source. It dominates its warm color on the local color. So, the local color shifts towards warm color. So you must shift your local color towards red. If a light source is a cool light source like a sky as a light source wants to dominate its blue color on the local color. So you must shift your local color towards blue. For example, when green becomes lighter under the warm light of the sun, it moves toward warm colors. It moves toward red. And when it moves toward red, the first color it meets is yellow. So green gradually becomes more yellow under the warm light of the sun. If you want to make your color cool or warm, Photoshop will give you a very powerful tool. Look at this. If I select this area, I press Ctrl H to hide the selection, then I press Ctrl B, or you can come here, Image Adjustment, Color Balance. If you move your slider towards cyan, or when you move the slider towards blue, it becomes cooler. If you move your color in this direction or this way, you are making your color more warm because you're adding more red or yellow to your color. Warm by adding more yellow or red, and cool by adding more cyan or blue. Look at this. If I pick this color, my blue color is around 25. Now I make this color warmer by adding more red using color balance tool. Next I pick this color again and I check the amount of blue. As you can see, the amount of blue is reduced to 17. This is old one, this is new one. As you can see, blue is around 25 and red is 42. But now I have more red and less blue. You can also use another technique. Take a sample from the color you want to edit. Then hold Ctrl and hover over the number in front of red. You can see the mouse icon change to this hand gesture to show you that you can edit this number. Move the mouse left or right to change this number. By adding more red, you can make your color warmer. And when you reduce red, you make it less warm. You can also do the same thing with blue. Hold Ctrl and hover over the number in front of blue and move the mouse left or right. You can make your color cooler by adding more blue, or you can make it less cool by reducing the blue. So this one for red to make it warm or blue to make it cool. And remember, this yellow here is continue of this part because they are very close to each other. And this blue here is continue of this part, cyan. It's actually a color wheel that is divided in 3 parts. Another important note is that when colors become darker or lighter, red and green have more noticeable hue shift than blue. Look at this. If I take samples, it's very obvious that the hue has shifted from here to here. Or for green, it's very obvious that it has changed from here to here. For red, it's very obvious. Also for green, it's very obvious that hue changed toward yellow. For other colors, like blue, it's not very obvious. As you can see, it's a small hue shift. Or here, for orange, we don't have so much hue shift. For brown, which is a combination of orange, red, and yellow, when it becomes lighter, it goes toward yellow, but the hue shift is not very noticeable. We will use later from what we learn about the shift in hue and saturation when we want to draw wood later in this course.